Hey, what's up traders? So first of all, I am not fat. It only looks like, but I get the protectors for the bike under my clothes. So I look a little bit fat, but I am not. So I just been on my bike ride because here in the Europe, the winter is finally ending. And as you can see behind me, it's still not a spring or the summer. The nature is still kind of in the winter style, but the snow is already gone. So I finally took my bike out, and I've been thinking about our community, and I'm really happy because I see a lot of growth. Now I'm not talking about the growth in the terms of the members or my revenue for the providing my knowledge, and the time to the members is growing. It's actually not that much. In fact, it's less than 2% of my monthly income in compare from trading. So I'm not speaking about the growth in the terms of the growing the members, but I see the growth of the members in their knowledge, in their execution, how they getting better, how they improving, and especially how they are all helping each others in a community. This is something I really didn't expect that it's gonna happen since I decided to take my new role as a mentor after the more than 11 years of the trading. So I must say I'm really surprised and thankful how the community is moving, what type of the direction, what type of the mindset is in there. And I believe that for most of you, same like for me, it has become a new kind of the online home or a little bit a family, because in the real world I really don't have much friends who are into the trading or with the same mindset. So I'm finding the same people in that community, which is absolutely perfect. And I believe some of you have it same. And as I just been driving here in the mountains, and I've been thinking a little bit about who's growing, how's growing, who's moving more forward, right? But not in the terms of the competition, right? There's definitely not a competition, and I definitely do not want to see this one trades better than this one, but I want to give one person as an example, and it's for a specific reasons, because we probably all started for the same goals, right? I guess it can be the freedom, the money, right? To take care for the family, right? Quit the job which we don't like, right? Or basically living by our own terms and afford the things which we want to, and the kind of the life, right? And it doesn't matter if it is something in the money or freedom, traveling, whatever it is. We all have some kind of a dreams, right? And you know that usually in life, the things which really worth like this, which is our goal from the trading, things are mostly not achieved without some sacrifice, right? And now I'm not going to speak about sacrifice of many years or these things, but I want to speak about a backtesting, right? Not gonna tell you again that you should backtest, but I will give you one example, right? And as said, I will be speaking about one person, and it's a low. The guy from Austria, he's really the pioneer in the backtesting in our group. That's the guy who explored the Forex Tester, who really did the work. We've been talking about a 300 backtest, and he's the one who really did it, right? And I mean in a way that the proper way, right? And he's focusing just on the indices, and you can just look at his trades, which is kind of amazing. So you can go to the Discord, click to the channel Trading Wins, and you will see a lot of his results. It's everything perfectly structured, right? He's focusing just on the indices. He mastered it, right? And his trades are on a specific ranges which he has explored by himself, right? So I've been talking with him about that, and he's basically trading some kind of the range which is appearing between a sessions, which is a specific range, and it gives a lot of opportunity. I've been speaking about this liquidity between the sessions, but I have never came into the idea to trading it, and he did it. He started doing that. right? On the lower time frame, because it's just around a 1 hour range, and he is mastering that on the 5-minute entries, and he's done for the day in a few minutes sometimes. And if you trade such a range and you take it with the higher time frame perspective, he is now closing the trades with the 10 RR profit. It means 1 to 10 risk rewards, right? Now imagine what such a trade it is, right? It's not every trade, obviously, but sometimes you are able to catch it. And I've been speaking with him this week, and he now has a problem because he's thinking when to close the trades. His problem is now when to be taking the profits, the big profits, right? And not where to put stop loss or how to enter. He already solved this through the backtesting because he did this work, right? And so he's now solving completely different problems, like when to closing, how much doing the risk, right? So he's basically leveled up into a next level. And I can only say that he is really a living example that you can get the knowledge from the academy and the streams, but once you put the amount of the focused work into it, you really discover the new opportunities, the way how it all works, and you can completely find yourself and refine it into something what really fits you, not only what I am telling you. So this is very important, and not only because I'm saying it's important. You can see it on this guy, right? This is example, right? What I was telling you to do, he did it, right? And he is on the completely different level right now, right? Now, of course, the 300 backtest, it's a lot of work, right? But now, let's bring back the dreams, right? I was speaking about the dreams, the freedom, whatever we want to. This is here. You are here. You have the knowledge from the academy, from these things. That's everything. This is amazing. But to get into your dreams, you need to be able to apply this knowledge. And to apply this knowledge, you need to go through a training, which is that backtesting, right? This is same like a UFC fighters or football players, professionals. You can look. Ronaldo, is he still training? Of course he's training. Or whoever, the Pereira in the UFC, of course he is still training, even if he is already champion and he knows everything. He is practicing it, right? So you got the knowledge. I see that we have few people who are maybe stuck somewhere. I'm not speaking about the complete beginners side. Complete beginners, they have to go through few months of the discovery, right, of the learning process. It's like a 2-3 months, definitely, depends on how much you put into it. But there is also this backtesting stage, this practicing, which is the bridge into those dreams, and that's the only gap which keeping you not being there, right? Now again, as I said, 300 backtests, right? It's quite a lot of work. You cannot do that in one weekend. You cannot do it probably in 1 week. If I'm backtesting, to backtest one example, relate and take a notes, right? It takes you 2-3 minutes, right? Maybe 5, if you really do it like properly. So let's say if we speak about 5 minutes per one backtested example with all the journals, everything, so you really learn from it. You don't just do it for the sake of doing it, right? So 5, so it's gonna be like 1500 minutes, right? Which is, let's say, 20 hours, right? 20 hours. Now, if you cannot do that in 1 weekend, you would lose focus, right? But you can start to make the backtesting part of your daily routine, right? So if you know that there is these 20 hours, which will move you much further into your dreams, just take this step by step, right? Let's cut it. And you can do 1 hour a day, right? Or even, let's say, 30 minutes a day. Or what I've been doing for quite some time is just 3 backtested examples a day. It's 15 minutes. I just open my charts, I do 3 backtested examples, right? I draw everything, I put it to the journal, and that's it, I close it, right? This is the most simple way to do it. Okay friends, this is what I wanted to say, right? You all have the knowledge, you know the models, you know the key levels, you know the conditions, you know where to put the target, stop loss, all of these things. And a lot of you already doing the great job. I see the traders are already profitable, which is amazing. But I do not want to put someone under the stress with comparing with someone else. Never compare with someone else, but take it as a motivation that this guy has done the work, has done the homework, and look what the level he is. And take it as a motivation for yourself where you would like to be and where you could be if you do this work. Not in a weekend, not in a few days, but plan it. So make a plan. It's a new month, right? So make a plan how to consistently grow, right? And try to make it as a habit, not for this month, not for the whole year, but for your trading career. Because trading doesn't have a final destination. You can always improve, and we should commit to the consistent lifelong improvements. Take care, my friends, and I see you in the Discord, and I wish you good luck for this month.